All right, we're back. It is time for the top 10 of the week, pow, and some honorable mentions for August 2nd, 2022. I am Drew with Comics Elite, here with
Kyle, not Kevin.
Once again, if you're new here, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell down there somewhere, usually. And reminder, C2E2 is this week. It's upon us. Zach and I are leaving bright and early Thursday morning at 7 a.m. Going to get there. Get set up. So you like, because like you get there early, get there early. You enjoy a nice dinner, get some decent sleep, just take it easy the rest of the day.
Chill.
That is the plan. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's the plan. So let's go ahead and get right to it. So I got some honorable mentions.
I don't.
Of course you don't. Some may surprise you. But
Clearly.
We'll see. Yes. We shall see here. First one I've got is Sword of Azazel.
Okay.
Oh, Azrael. Sword of Azrael. Dark Knigget of the Soul. Dark Knight of the Soul. This was good. This was fun. I enjoyed this. It was a good starting off point for the new series. Jean Paul Valley with the Crisis of Faith. That always makes for a great story. And Jean Paul discovers something very mind-blowing about the Order, which I think will lead to a fun series. Should.
Let's hope.
Let's hope. In theory, it should. Art is solid. Story is solid. Yeah, it's a recommends. Sword of Azrael, Dark Knight of the Soul, number 1.
Okay.
Yeah, one shot. It's a one shot.
Is it?
It's a one shot. Then it's going into the series.
Oh yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Next one I got is DC versus Vampires, number 8. Got the Nathan Zerdy cover. Nathan Zerdy. He's going to be at C2E2 as well. Wow. Yep. Just a little reminder. This was good. Once again, arguably the weaker of all the issues so far, but it was good. This is a setup issue, set up for our heroes. They have to split up into a few different groups to get their objectives met.
Correct.
What do these teams consist of, and where are they heading? You gotta read to find out.
Oh boy.
This was good, but arguably the weaker of the issue. Arguably the weaker issue of the series, in my opinion. So yeah, how can you say no to the Zerdy cover right there? Love it.
It's true.
Yep. Next one I got is New Fantastic Four, number 3. Kyle's favorite issue of the week. I love this issue. I am enjoying this series. Unlike Kyle, because Kyle does not have a fun bone in his soul at all.
None of these characters are written like characters.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. What has Wolverine done? Nothing.
He's fighting people.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
He is fighting people. It was a lot of fun. The new FF are fighting off possessed civilians. Close friends are mortally wounded, and the FF are rudely interrupted by a certain person who may have an explanation as to what's going on, which I found very funny.
Stupid.
That I enjoyed it. I got a good kick out of it, and it really makes me think. He's like, you know what? After this, I would love to see Peter David on the Fantastic Four. He should be writing the Fantastic Four right now.
After this, no.
The Fantastic Four, not the new Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four after this. This issue was better, and I'm very curious to see where the next issue goes, because at the end of it, it gets very interesting at the end. I really enjoyed it. New Fantastic Four, number 3. Next one I got is Sacrament, number 1 of 5. Okay, so let me explain this one. This was by far the strangest comic I read this week. This was the strangest. I really am at a loss for words with this one. Because there's some very interesting ideas here. But there's some that just don't make sense at the same time. However, the idea is very interesting, and it's a good enough idea for me to come back. What's expressed here. I'm coming back because I kind of dig this. This wasn't the best first issue, but the concept and ideas and the mystery, have me wanting to see it unfold. I really want to see what happens. Illegal space priests in the year of our Lord 2999. Yeah. And one of which is unraveling a possible Satanist connection with a body. I dig it. I'm there. It's a very odd execution, but I'm there. I want to see what happens in the next issue. Yeah. And the last honorable mention I got is Flashpoint Beyond number 406.
Wow.
Let's be honest, at this point, you were here to see who the killer is. And we get it, and it's like, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like
It's awesome.
he better explain himself.
Uh-huh.
Now, what's very interesting is that you have two crises going on at DC. You have Flashpoint Beyond and you have Dark Crises.
Correct.
This is arguably executing it better.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. And once again, Jeff Johns is being shoveled to the side for someone else's greater glory, Scott Snyder. But yeah, this is an well executed event series right here.
It's awesome.
Despite Tim Sheridan's best efforts.
Well, he does try to fuck this book
he
over,
does.
and I guarantee
I know where. Yeah, we know where he wrote it.
There's a page.
Yep, I know. I know exactly where he wrote it. I know what he did. It's like that's his bullshit right there. But yeah, it's still very damn good and arguably the better of the mini series events. Crisis of the Multiverse, Omni House, War
Beyond,
Infinity.
Does this affect Dark Crisis at all?
No, because I think they're two different. They have the same
idea, right?
Same ideas.
Yeah.
Same ideas, but they're not happening at the same time.
So they're not going to cross paths.
No, they're not. No. That's what it's not looking like. Yeah.
So, like, what's the point then?
One's doing it better than the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like...
One's doing it better than Josh Williamson.
It really is bad timing.
All right, so there we go.
Okay.
Top 10.
Interesting.
Here we go.
All right.
So, yeah, it's the number... Gotcha. Number 10 of the week, Ghostwriter number 5.
DC versus Vampires number 8.
Okay.
Sturdy cover.
All right, Jaffiel. Why don't you finish my thoughts on DC?
This was good. Yeah, like you said. So we have the factions. We got the Birds of Prey heading to Gotham. We have Supergirl crossing an ocean with Steel and Black Manta. And then we have Green Arrow doing something we don't quite know yet. Or maybe we do already. It's been spoiled. I don't know. But yeah, I like that they're split up now and they each have their own kind of role and what they're planning on doing right now. So it's fun. This was a decent issue.
Yeah, and I got Ghostwriter number 5.
Okay.
This was a good issue. It's a who's who of the Marvel's universe. They all take a motorcycle race to meet the devil, and they're granted one thing they want.
Golden Fiddle.
But what does Johnny Blaze want? He wants answers. Johnny Blaze wants those answers.
You can only get one answer, though. Because you only can ask
one thing. Yeah.
You can't get answers. You can get answers.
He's going to ask one question that's going to have a lot of answers. Yes. Here we go. It gets violent, nasty, and crazy, and we get the return of a villain I have not seen in a long while, which is great. And once again, art is terrific. I love the art in this. Yeah, Ghostwriter number 5.
Okay.
Despite the
stupidity, goofiness, over the top.
With who's riding the motorcycles, it's like...
Couldn't you have just made them like skeletons? Like, did they have to... Like, couldn't you have made them all look like different skeletons throughout time? At least that's something. Why did you have to make it like literally them? You couldn't be.
I still enjoyed it.
All right,
because they're not really in it that much.
But why are they there?
Don't know
exactly.
All right, so I'm not gonna play the number countdown. I'm just gonna randomly do it. No, they're gonna have no clue when I'm gonna do it. Yeah. So number 9 of the week.
Okay.
Got Zorro.
I do have Zorro.
Hey, how about
the gay blade? Oh, black and white.
No, black and white noir. Zorro, black and white noir. Noir. God, I hate that glare. It's terrible. There we go. Yeah. So I am a big Zorro fan.
You are.
And the first story, solid old man Zorro story.
I like that. I like the first story is my favorite.
Yeah. Second, the art is great. Yes, art is great in the second story, but the story has some logical flaws with it.
The fool's gold.
Yes. Involving the woman
leading
who tried to kill him but didn't want to kill him.
Yes.
And what Zorro's horse tornado did. What the tornado did. I'm like, wait. Huh? No. Despite the logic flaws, it was still fun. It had me guessing how he was going to get out of the predicament. It was just
he kept getting caught.
Yeah, it's like he's not really the fox if he keeps getting caught.
Getting hit over the head.
Like,
Jesus.
Third was a classic old school style Alice Toth story.
Yeah,
I loved it. Yeah. It was a lot of the old school fun. I think this is the magic formula for Zorro in short and black and white stories.
100%. That's what you have to do with Zorro.
Yeah.
There was one shot of the second story that it was an over the head shot of him jumping, leaping to a train. I was like, that's fucking Zorro. I loved it. Yeah. This was a lot of fun. Yep. Better than that other garbage they were peddling before with him going after a hot air balloon or some shit.
It's a turn of the century.
Just turn to something.
Yeah,
so this was good.
This is the right formula. This is how they do it.
Yeah. Yep. And then the toys in the back.
Yes. Yeah. So they got toys in the back they're selling. They've got the original Douglas Fairbanks.
Yep.
Or Tyrone Power Zorro. Yes. And they've got the Antonio Banderas Zorro.
Uh-huh.
And they got the George Hamilton Zorro the Gay Blade action figure you can get. It's like
with this handkerchief.
Wow. That's cool. That's great. Hey, paying respect.
Yeah.
Gotta give him props.
So
there you go.
Fun.
Zorro. And we're on to the Ocho. Number 8 of the week. I got Poison Ivy. Interesting.
All right.
Okay. Poison Ivy, number 3. We both had it as number 8. So once again, we have no clue.
We don't. We don't know. This was this was the weaker of the issues.
And I want to say this is one of the most beautiful Josh Middleton covers.
Mm-hmm.
One of the sexiest, I believe, he's ever done. I love this cover he's done. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It is stunning and brave in every sense of the word.
Indeed.
Yeah. That's not sarcasm. It is.
No, it is.
I love it. This one had more of an optimistic Pamela in it, which I wasn't too keen on.
Then it felt out of character.
It felt out of the series. If you read the first 2, then read this, one of these doesn't belong. Really, if you read the first 2 and you come to this, this doesn't really fit with the series.
I'm like, oh no.
She's filled with hope, yada, yada, yada. That's not what I'm paying to see. I want people murdered in horrible botanical ways by the supervillain.
Yes.
It's still a solid story, but it's not what I'm paying for.
Not what you have set up already. It's now it's
because that second issue was fucking amazing. I loved it. Yeah.
And then it's I'm like, don't tell me she's having second thought. I'm like, it's already too late, but it's really? At this point, does it matter that you're trying to save this woman who's trying to save this little patch?
Yeah. See, I was hoping there'd be a bigger twist at the end. There were people in the trees who were made out of the trees or whatever, kind of like in the Batman animated series episode.
Yeah, we'll see.
No, it's just a tree, and she's freaked out. Oh my God, I'm like, it's a tree.
I would have thought that chick was dead the whole time, and it was just a flashback leading up to I thought that chick was going to be found in that tree.
That would have been great.
Yeah. And that's what I was like, oh, there was a whole flashback scene of her killing this chick. It's her trying to maybe think to be hopeful, and it's no, I fucking kill everybody.
That would have been much higher in my stack if it had been that way, but it's still good.
It's still good, but not what I wanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, number 7.
Not much here.
I guarantee you after this it's gonna get more interesting.
It has to.
Number 7 of the week, Aquaman Andromeda. There we go.
The Andromeda strain.
Yes. It's so first I want to say it is great. It's a breath of fresh air to see Black Manta ridden as a badass villain again.
Yes, not a hero.
A villain. A legitimate threat. I loved it. The last few writers have completely neutered him. You know who you are. And Ram V gave him his balls back. I love it.
I love it. Him sneaking onto the ship. I'm like, this is...
And he's using the scientists. I loved it. It's great. Art is terrific. Although at points, it's hard to tell who's who.
Yes.
At points with the coloring, it's I think that's you, but I'm not even 1% sure that's you.
Yeah, they say names, and I'm like, I don't even know who the hell that is.
Yeah, there are a lot of characters.
Too many characters, and I'm like, I can't keep track of all of you.
Yeah. So we discovered the truth about this craft and where it came from, and it's having certain effects on these scientists.
I love that part.
Yeah,
absolutely loved it.
Yeah, recommend. This was a lot of fun. Black Manta's back, baby. Love it.
Yeah. And I didn't see where this was going as far as where the ship was coming from. I was like, interesting. I just love how Aquaman's drawn in this.
Yes, he looks great.
He just looks doesn't look like a hero. I mean, he's just really creepy.
He looks like Metamorpho, honestly. He looks like Metamorpho in the 1990s. Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of looks like Poison Ivy does in this, where stuff's kind of growing off of him.
Like barnacles and coral. Yeah, but it's not. But he's still human.
Right.
But I think it's his suit, maybe.
Could be.
I don't know.
I love it.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. So this was solid recommend this week.
Absolutely.
So far, so good.
Yep. So we're on to number
Spawn! Hey, finally. Spawn 332.
Okay, Jeff Field.
And Tweed.
So I got Twig. The art is terrific. Story is solid and even more interesting now. Because Twig knows what he has to do. He's met the person, met the thing. The thing knows what he's got to do. Doesn't really understand what he's got to do. God. It's hard. He's just like, okay, yeah, do it.
Fuck.
Yeah, and can he do it? Will he do it?
Should he do it
for the greater good?
The greater good.
Yeah. It's tough. It's a tough issue.
It is,
especially in those early pages. Because he needs a thing and he's got to do it to, and he tells it to him. He's got he's like, okay, just.
I know, it's like very Eeyore-esque.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I was like, God damn, I don't want to do it now. It is, and just the way it's drawn.
Yeah.
No. So Spawn 332. I loved this issue because now it's all starting to make sense. I've been kind of like, it's been me. I'm like, they come out sporadically, and it's like this one takes place before this one, and this is happening.
The last horse crosses the finish line.
Yes. I'm like, light dawns on Marvel Head. Like, So I really love this issue because if you've been completely confused, like I've been, about what the fuck is going on and who's doing what and it's like all of it gets explained in this issue. We finally figure out what's been going on and stuff with Cog. It's like, oh, okay. I'm dumb. So, we get the big players in this, what the end game is, and what's going on with King Spawn and all that stuff. So this was a lot of fun. Solid recommend this week for
Very
Spawn
nice.
332.
All right, so we are on to number 5 of the week. We're halfway there. All right.
Halfway there.
Not falling behind, not showing off.
I like it.
I've got Batman Killing Time.
I have Tweeg.
Yeah. Twig. When you finish
4.
my thoughts on Twig.
Yeah, how this issue starts. Oh man.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby. I was just like, oh, man, what? You can't do that. Aw. It is. It's that grown-up thing. It's like the whole coming-of-age thing and having to make these tough choices in life you don't want to make and stuff for the greater good and where the next issue ends. Where this issue ends and where the next one's going to pick up. It's going to be interesting.
Yes, it is.
See where they have to go with the companions now. So yeah, this is a solid. I love the art in this. Solid recommend for Tweeg. Still good. And
a solid recommend for Batman Killing Time number 6.
Wow, why so high?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Wow.
This is the end, and I think it's safe to say Tom finally stuck the landing. So long after Batman 50, he's finally stuck the landing on something. Yeah,
he could write something.
Yeah, it's like I think it's safe to say it looks like his magic number for a series is 6. Keep it to 6.
I agree.
Yeah. And I won't spoil what happens, but it's a fun page turner. I loved it. You'll be going back and forth, and it makes me wonder about certain characters and their trinkets, at the same time. And there's also a funny moment with Clock King and Batman toward the end. I legit chuckled. It just what happens because like he's explained to Batman what he did, and I was like, and he's just pontificating to Batman, just like I would have done the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. At that point.
Yeah. After everything he'd done. And because like Batman's like, wait a minute, so you did this, and Riddler's
this
like,
is why.
And Riddler starts talking, and it's like what Batman does, like, I would have done the exact same thing. Yeah,
I got it.
Yeah, it's a solid recommend. Batman Killing Time number 6. Wow. All right, number 4 of the week.
Number 4.
I got Spawn 332.
Flashpoint Beyond number 4.
Wow, why so low?
Because it's awesome.
Okay, so I'm going to finish your thoughts on Spawn 332. Yeah, Cogliostro, he makes an offer to Spawn in exchange for something small. Just a little thing. Just a little thing, yeah. But the Spawn take that deal. Spawn...
it's a devil's deal.
Yeah, this was a damn good issue. Great dialogue, pacing, tension, art. This is quality. This is a quality comic right here. Storytelling for the low bargain of $2.99. Hail the Todd Father. Hail the Todd Father. $2.99. He knows what he's doing.
He does.
Spawn 332. Recommend.
Yeah, so Flashpoint Beyond, number 4. We finally get the person behind the killings.
Yep.
Yeah, and I was...
It's a record. It's a record scratch. It's like, wait, Huh?
Because they literally come from behind a wall, and it's like,
Yes. Like
Huh?
like in Hellraiser, you know, like
Literally,
when,
yes.
when she's in the hospital.
Yep.
No, walls open up. I'm like, wait a minute, is there a puzzle box involved
yeah.
here?
It's like,
Or is the snow globe the puzzle box?
could be. We're gonna get some Cenobites.
Oh, get some Cenobites.
Maybe this character is a Cenobite. Maybe it's the Pinhead.
She's the Pinhead of the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
Ooh, I kind of thought that was Batman Who Laughs, but no, we don't want to talk about it. No.
That character never existed.
Nope, never.
But yeah, this was awesome. The artwork is terrific, and what this does with the whole, it's like now it's like, wait, so anything's possible?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
At this point, and there is an absolute groaner of a fucking page in this that pissed me off, and I'm like, I know
who
Jeff
wrote this.
Johns didn't write this.
Yep, and I know Jeremy Adams didn't write this.
Yep. So I know the one piece of shit wrote this.
Yeah.
The one page he's allowed to write per issue, I guarantee it. And I was just like, so that aside, it couldn't ruin this book. And everyone, you'll know it when you get to it.
Despite his best efforts.
Yes, he didn't ruin it. So nice try, but the fucking homage you put in here didn't work. So still a solid recommend for Flashpoint Beyond. Still a good series.
Very nice. All right. We are on to the top. Top 3 of the week.
Woo!
I got Vineyard, number 1.
Jesus fucking Christ. Batman Killing Time, number 6.
Man, so low.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle, why don't you finish my thoughts on Batman Killing Time?
Great series. I don't know what it's all about. Now, this could be divisive. Some people may like this, and some people may hate it. And that's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Again,
buy what you like what you want. But how this comes across, some people could easily be like, really? Well, that's stupid. It's that not quite like Pulp Fiction, what's in the briefcase sort of thing, or Ronin.
No, but at least we know what this thing was.
We know what this thing was.
Yeah.
And you could take it any way you want, but I thought it was awesome. I thought it makes perfect sense. I think this is a great series. Can't believe I'm saying that. It did stick the landing.
Yep.
I recommend all 6 issues. We'll probably pick this up in the trade.
Absolutely, yes.
So I think it's worth it at that point. So solid recommend for Batman Killing Time. And the art's terrific in this.
Yes, it is. Yeah, the artist all through.
Yeah.
Every damn issue, the art was glorious. Yeah.
And the stuff with the help. I love that character.
And the fact that with the time jumps, it all makes sense of who it is. It's like, damn it.
It's good.
Yep. Makes sense now. Got it. Yeah.
So continue picking it up. Pick up the last issue.
Yes. Solid read.
All right. Now stay away from this.
No. I'm saying as another solid recommend is the Vineyard, number 1. This was solid.
Oh my God.
So we got some peeps. They worship Dionysus, who is the god of grape harvesting and winemaking. I did not know that, which is the center of the story. Winemaking and vineyards. This family is making human sacrifices to Dionysus for the harvest to be plentiful and to have a successful business. And sure enough, they have been. They've had the most successful vineyard for decades, and they got tithing coming up. They're running short on their sacrifices. The wife isn't wanting any part of it really, but the son is going all in on it. Yeah. What's the family to do?
I don't know. Then you got a daughter who wants nothing to do with it.
No, that's the mother. Mother wants nothing to do with it.
But she's calling the daughter.
She's calling the daughter who's away from the family. She's away from the
daughter wants nothing to do with it.
Yeah. But this was a solid, good horror comic, and I'm anxious to see where the next chapter goes. Can't wait. I thoroughly enjoyed this. Yeah. This is usually you have lazy hack writers who do wine, like a Betty Page comic, girls sitting around drinking wine, bullshit. This is taking wine and making it interesting. This is taking wine and giving it a good twist. You got me wanting to come back and see what's going to happen. I thoroughly enjoyed this. The Vineyard, number 1. All right. Okay, we're on to number. Batman 126.
Little Monsters.
Monsters.
Number 6.
All right, so I got Batman 126. Key.
It was a key.
First appearance of the extended Cobblepot family, Aiden and Addison. Mm-hmm. Yep, they're in here. Yep, so your comic prospectors. There you go. And finally, we get some action.
Yeah.
Get a lot of action. It's nonstop Batman and Bat family versus Failsafe, and it's relentless. The whole issue.
Oh yeah,
loved it. No one can escape failsafe, and he just kicks all their asses. Yeah, too bad that not Batman Jace Fox wasn't there to get his ass kicked. That's the only thing we're missing.
I know.
If Jace Fox showed up and just seemed to get knocked into next week like Captain Marvel, it would have been perfect. But eventually Batman discovers that he needs to dig deep and uncover something he's left tucked away for a long time. And what comes out, I did not expect to see ever again since Grant Morrison's run. I'm like, as soon as I saw that, that's gonna give it away. As soon as I said that, I'm like, it's like, okay. The backup sucks. It sucks sweaty ass. But we're not here for that. It's Batman. That's what we're here for. Yeah, recommend Batman 126. Chip Zdarsky's back on track in this issue.
Yeah. Little Monstars, number 6. So this is the conclusion of the first arc of Little Monsters, and we have the young vampires completely divided now because of the humans. We have Laura, the human girl who's on the run with Romy, and the kid Ray is captured by the old guy that captured him in the last issue, and he's looking for answers. Great story, amazing art. I love the way these kids are written. I love this coming of age story. And now that it's this whole fight of now some of them that have had humans, it's like, what do? We don't trust the old vampires who told us to stay here and stay put. We got to grow up. And when that little girl sees the city and how long the character's been there.
Yeah, it's like
holy shit. Like, how long have you guys been here? It's like,
well, we did discover in previous issue how long it's been. It's like, it's been a little while.
Yeah, you guys have been here a minute.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're kind of bored now. I get it. So I love it. Solid recommend for this series. Love Jeff Lemire's run on this. So
absolutely.
Yeah, pick this up.
And we're on to number 1 of the week.
Whatever could it be?
What is this? Little Monsters, number 6.
Batman 126.
You got the beautiful Michael Janin. That stupid cover.
Yeah,
that's like stupid.
It's when the X-Men were out there beaching it up. Of course, he'd be wearing his cowl out there.
Which it just makes it. Oh my god! It just makes you want to punch Michael Janin in the face. I know he 3D modeled it. I know he was doing Google Images to draw it. Like Wow. Continue.
Okay.
Finish my
Batman 126.
Yeah.
So Failsafe is, like you said, kicking the shit out of the entire Bat family. There's nothing Bruce can do. Appears to be out of options at this point. Yep. And the thing he has to go for, I don't know if that's good or bad.
It's like, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, I started thinking of Grant Morrison's run. I'm like, okay.
This could be a metaphor for DC being incredibly desperate, or this could be really fun.
Yeah.
Don't know.
All I'm going to say is right now, these 2 issues, I am enjoying it. It's better than, because you get Tom King down here, 50 feet of crap, then Tom King.
Yep.
Then above the 50 feet of crap, you had James Tynion.
Yep.
Then you had Josh Williamson, which he's right there with Josh. We're down a little bit higher right now after this issue. After this issue, it's like, that's a curve I did not see coming. It's like, holy crap.
I don't know if anybody would have caught that.
No.
Because when the word bubbles change, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
But we're back in the Batcave now.
Yes, the original Batcave.
Back in the fucking Batcave.
Yes, where they should be.
Yes.
Thank God. So maybe that's them getting back to roots.
Back on track, finally. Yeah.
So solid recommend this week for 126.
Another solid recommend for Little Monsters number 6. Yeah, this issue was very, very interesting. It appears, now correct me if I'm wrong, we have kids on both sides. Mm-hmm. And we see kids who've been following orders of their parents or are wanting to break away now from their parents. Just, it's going beyond their own worlds and environments, getting out of those safe zones. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But of course, we have kids who don't agree with their own friends with these new schemes, and they want things to stay the way they were. Gotta stay here. They're coming back. Stay here. It is, like you said, it is really a great metaphor for growing up. Mm-hmm. Things changing. And we can never really go back to the way things were.
Unfortunately. No.
Yeah. I love this series. Jeff Lemire is killing it in this series.
He is.
I love it. This is my probably, I guess right now, my favorite series of the year right now, Little Monsters. It's good. It's hard to match this right now. But there's some out there, but this is consistently it's been
There is. I mean, Swamp Thing right now with Ram V. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things. You got even Jeff Lemire writing.
Yeah.
His Robin and Batman was awesome.
The Maze book was great.
Yeah. And then you got A Town Called Terror right now.
Yeah.
One up there for me too. And Pentagram of Horror.
Yep. Rad Wraith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of indies.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So yeah, I'll give it to you. Jeff Lemire.
Yeah.
He's firing on all cylinders right now.
Yes, he is. So there you go, guys. Those are top 10 of the week. What do you think? Am I 100% correct? Is Kyle 1% correct? Let us know in the comments. And please remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. It's down there somewhere, usually. And if you're in the Chicagoland area or Indiana, Illinois, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, come on down to C2E2. Come by the Comic Sleep booth. Come say hi. If you got copies of Born of Blood, I'll probably sign them for you. Or Cadillac vs. Naughty and Nice. Maybe.
Not for free.
Yeah, not free. I'm kidding. Yeah. And we'll see you guys there this week and this weekend. And in the meantime, you guys go out to the comic book shop, buy what you like, collect what you want, don't listen to the haters, and we'll see you guys again next time.